Oh yes, she is giving scalp. Honey, can we talk about this melt? Like, she's melted. Hey everyone, it's Rochelle and welcome back to my channel. I'm back with another video for you guys. In today's video, I'm going to be giving you a very detailed wig application video. So if you want to learn more about how to customize your wigs, apply your wigs, melt down your wig cap to perfection, then please continue to watch this video. This hairline is gonna need some tweezing. She's not giving me natural, she's not giving me scalp, she's giving me nothing right now, absolutely nothing. But I can tell that it's gonna melt really good because it is HD lace, and HD lace or Swiss lace, they do melt a lot better. This is what the wig looks like straight out of the box. And this is what a lot of wigs look like straight out of the box. You have to actually put in some work into them to make them look good. I mean, unless you're buying like a customized wigs, and those are a bit more on the pricier side. The knots are very small on this wig, but I'm gonna go ahead and bleach the knots because this is not it. Like, this isn't it, and we want this wig to look like it's coming straight out of our scalp. Okay, we want it to look like this is my natural hair, like this is mine. The wig that I'm wearing is from WowAfrican. I will list all their info in the description bar down below. Make sure you check out other reviews on this wig as well. So I'm just trying on the wig right now. I don't know why, because I already did that, but I'm gonna move on to bleaching. So I'm using the L'Oreal cream powder bleach, and I'm also gonna be using a cream developer number 30. And before I go ahead and start bleaching the knots on this lace, I'm gonna go ahead and take these combs off because I really hate these combs. I don't know if anyone, like, what's the purpose of the combs on the side? I feel like they just pull on your edges, they hurt your head, so I use my eyebrow razor to get rid of them. I don't need them whatsoever. Even if I was gonna wear the wig glueless, I still never ever use the side ones. The back ones I always use. That's what I use to secure my wig in the back. So now I'm gonna move on to bleaching the knots. Now, as you can see, with the knots on this the knots on this wig was actually pre-bleached. That's what the hair company claimed, that this is a pre-bleach knot wig. However, when I tried it on, I can visibly see the knots. Like, they were very noticeable. I'm a perfectionist. I want my wig to look as realistic as I can possibly get it. Like, no one needs to know it's a wig. I mean, it needs to look flawless. So I left it on for about 20 minutes. This is what it's looking like, brassy orange. Not feeling that. We're not here for that. So I'm gonna go in with, ooh girl, that's orange. I'm gonna go in with some purple conditioner. You can use purple shampoo. I was out of purple shampoo, so I use a conditioner. I've been told not to use conditioner because it loosens up the lace, the knots. I'm not sure if that's a thing. I've done this before. I haven't had any issues with my wigs with the hair falling out, so it worked. Anyways, this is what it's looking like. It's looking a lot better. We got rid of the brass, so now we're gonna move on to tweezing. So this is what the hairline looks like. I think the hairline looks pretty decent. It's not bad. It doesn't require a lot of tweezing. Hi Tanea, just doing the most per usual. And I'm gonna go ahead and grab my rat tail comb, part the sides. So just follow exactly what I'm doing. Now that's a paper towel. I use a paper towel whenever I'm tweezing dark hair so I can really see what I'm doing. Get yourself a good tweezer, not a crappy one. I'm using Tweezer Man. So I part it and I tweeze behind the hairline. Do not tweeze directly on the line. I always tell you guys this, don't do it. I've done it in the past, and trust me, I've had wigs that look bald-headed. I should probably insert a clip. Yeah, that wig was looking bald-headed. So this is how she's looking. She's looking pretty good, and like I said, it does not require a lot of tweezing. Maybe, like, I probably did 10 minutes of tweezing. And I'm gonna go in with my hot comb. Yes, honey. Yes, I can see that I'm going to be getting scalp with this wig. And I also tweeze at the hairline as well. Don't ever go over the same spots over and over. Just not do that. Don't do that. You don't want to do that. You'll have bald spots. So now I'm going to go in with my blow dryer and I'm going to blow her out. I mean, the hair is pretty dry right now, but I just want to blow it out because there was some wet spots from when I washed the hair. I'm going to go in with my flat iron just to straighten this hair, and I'm going to speed this part up. Now, I really love how this hair looked once it was straightened. It still had some texture to it and I was living for it. I love it. This next step is optional. I'm going to be doing the ball cap method today, and I'm using a stocking. So this was once a pair of stocking and I cut it, and this is what I'm left with. So I just pop this onto my head and I tie the knot, and I'm going to cut that excess part a little later on. So I'm going to go in with my Bold Hold liquid gold, and I'm going to apply a layer of this onto my wig cap. So I prefer to use this over using the Got To Be free spray. I love that it dries really fast. I'm here for it. Yes, girl, swing that ponytail. I'm just doing the most. Anyway, so even though I said I prefer to use the liquid gold, I still went in with my Got To Be free spray. I don't know why I did that. You can just skip that part. You don't need to do that. Why did I do that? I'm just going to cut off that extra piece of stocking that I don't need anymore. I will be using this a little later on. But yeah, this is how I do a perfect ball cap method. I like using the stocking over the wig caps. Sometimes I use my wig caps, sometimes I use stocking. Now I'm cutting the little holes into the ear part so I can just pull my ear out, so that way it's easier for me to cut the extra parts off of the wig cap / stocking. So I'm going to go in with my scissors and cut this as close to my hairline as possible. And as I mentioned before, this is definitely optional. You do not have to do the ball cap method. However, I prefer to do it because I feel like I have a more flawless application when it comes to my wigs. I don't always do it because sometimes, honestly, I don't care if it looks super flawless. I'm kind of lazy sometimes and I don't care. But most times I care. Now I'm going to cut off that extra lace in the back, and I'm going to try the wig on just to see how my wig cap is looking underneath. Just to see if I need to cut off any more of that wig cap. So I'm just lining up my wig, and right now I can see that, yeah, it looks pretty good. However, I have to melt down this wig cap now. So I'm gonna go in with some foundation powder, and I'm trying to match the wig cap to my actual skin tone, so when I put my wig on you can't see it because I have to cover up my hair. I don't want my hair peeping through my wig either. So now I'm gonna go in with the Got To Be gel. This is what I'm gonna use to melt down those lines that you can see on my forehead, because you could see it through the wig when you have the wig on, and you don't want it to be seamless. This is to get your wigs flawless. So apply a small amount of that gel onto the wig cap, and I go in with my blow dryer on a cool setting. So I'm just melting down this cap. Yes, this is very time consuming, but if you want a flawless application, hey, this is what you got to do. So I just went in with some Q-tip with water just to take away all that excess gel off my forehead, and I went in with my foundation powder, applied onto the lace. So I'm just tinting the lace so it matches my skin perfectly. It is HD lace, but it doesn't match my skin perfectly until I tint it. I love HD lace because you can tint it and it matches you perfectly. So this is how the wig cap is looking. Yes, honey, she is giving bald realness, and I'm here for it. Okay, so now I'm gonna pop this wig on my head. My daughter's in the background just doing the most, per usual. Are you guys seeing this? This wig is not even glued down as yet, and she is giving me scalp. She's giving me what it needs to be giving me. Now I'm going to go in with my scissors, and I'm going to cut the sides, get rid of those little pieces, line it up with my ear, and we did that. It looks great. I'm here for it. Like always, I like to cut small sections of the lace before I go ahead and apply the glue. And I'm going to go in with my eyebrow razor and cut away all the excess lace. So I'm just going to start off by cutting away the extra lace in the front first. And I'm going in with the scissors so I can get a closer cut. I want to bring it up to my hairline close as possible. You can bring it down lower if you want to. I don't like my wigs too low because then it cuts off too much of my face. I don't really have that much forehead space. I mean, I have forehead space, but not too much. So yeah, now I'm gonna go in with the glue. So I'm using the Bold Hold Extreme Lace Glue, and I'm applying this along the forehead area where I want to put the lace down. So I'm gonna go in with the rat tail comb, and I'm gonna use this on a cool setting. You guys have seen me doing this before. If you are new here, probably not. But yeah, once the glue is dry, I actually did 2 layers of glue. Wait until the glue is dried clear, and then I'm gonna pop that lace down, and I'm gonna go in and cut away any excess. Hi baby, my little Margie Poo. Going back in with the eyebrow razor, I'm gonna use this to cut away the extra lace, and I also go in with the scissors just to get the little areas that I can't reach. So I'm gonna add another layer of glue, and I'm gonna do 2 layers of glue, like I said. Now you can add more layers. Some people do 7, some people do 5. It depends on how long you plan on wearing your wigs. I get asked this question a lot. Yes, yes, you can wear your wigs for weeks. Guys. The longest that I've ever worn my wig for was probably 3 days. I mean, I get like itchy scalp and I can't do it. But I usually just use 2 layers of glue because I was planning on taking off this wig the following night and washing my hair and all that underneath. So yeah, I just did 2 layers of glue. That's mainly what I do. But if you want to wear it for a longer period of time, you most definitely can do that. Think of wigs like the new weaves, okay? As for the lace glue, it's best to use a skin protector. I always use the bolt hole skin protector when I apply my wigs. I didn't use it in this video because I really couldn't find it, honestly. But now I'm going to go in with the Got To Be Free Spray just to add it to the ends of the lace, really just to melt it down. And I'm going in on the blow dryer on a cool setting, so I'm just applying it right at the ends, just that way the wig does not lift up, and I'm melting her down seamlessly. Now I'm going to go in with my tweezer once again because I feel like it's not really giving as much scalp as I want it to give. So sometimes when the wig is on my head, even after I'm done tweezing it, I go back in just to perfect it a little bit more. So I'm going to attempt to do a middle part. I say attempt because every time I do a middle part on camera, it be looking kind of like, what is this? And then when I do it in person, I'm like, okay, she looks good. I don't know if it's because, I don't know, I'm looking in the monitor. But I'm going to go in with my hot comb just to flatten this hair down. By the way, guys, the key to a flawless wig application is apply your wig before your makeup application. Do your makeup after. Trust me, your wig will look flawless. If you are wearing makeup, however, make sure you wipe off the extra makeup on your forehead. Clean that off before you apply the wig. That way the wig will glue down perfectly and it just looks amazing. I just did my makeup and I still have to melt down my lace because she is not melted as yet. But considering that this wig is not melted, honey, she looks good. Random, I know this has absolutely nothing to do with this video, but I'm getting my life from my makeup today. And I haven't gotten my life from my makeup in a very, very long time, you guys. I haven't filmed makeup tutorial in forever, but I was kind of bored today and I was just like, you know what, I want to change my makeup routine. I'm still using my same favorite products that I love to use, but I was like, let me change my makeup routine. And I'm really liking this routine right now. Like, it's giving me what it's supposed to be giving me. Let me know if you guys want to see a tutorial on this. I will gladly sit down and film this. And I need to go put some lipstick on because these lips are just dry and crusty. Anyways, let me stop rambling and get on with the hair because, yeah. Anyway, so I pulled out some hairs at the side, like some baby hairs. I think I'm going to do some baby hairs today. I'm not sure. We'll see how I feel. But yeah, I'm going to melt down this lace now. So I'm going to go in with some hair mousse. And I'm not really putting a lot of hair mousse onto the lace because I find that when you do that, and especially if you're going to do baby hairs in the mousse, it tends to lift up the lace. So I'm just putting it like right on the hair, not too much on the lace. Hopefully that makes sense. So what is going on here? Really? Come on. This is what I get for talking how great my makeup looks. You know what? I'm just going to put a little on my brush because I'm not going to put this back on my face. I'm not going to do what I was just doing and then get it all over my makeup. This beat is too good to waste. Honey, she is giving scalp. Guys, I would like to do more talk through videos for you guys, but it's kind of hard. By the way, guys, my microphone was not plugged in while I was filming these scenes, so the audio sounds kind of messed up. So I apologize for that. You might even hear the camera making that annoying clicky sound. Okay, so now that I applied the mousse, I'm going to go ahead and just tie this down. And I'm going to leave it tied down for, I don't know, maybe like 10 minutes, 10 minutes. And to tie my hair down, I'm just using a pantyhose. You can even use the elastic if you have an extra wig elastic band to tie down your wigs. A lot of people do that. I usually have extras, but I don't know, when I use that to tie it down, my head be hurting, so I just use this instead. You can also use a hair scarf, but I really like using the pantyhose. I just feel like it really melts down my lace. But either way, guys, like it doesn't really matter. Now I'm going to go ahead and take this off and hopefully we are melted. Oh yes, Honey, can we talk about this melt? Like, she's melted. Okay? I'm gonna try and attempt to do the soft baby hairs. This is an attempt, okay? So I'm just letting you know right now, I am complete shit when it comes to the baby hairs. I don't know, I don't really think they suit my face that well, especially like right here. I don't like that for me. I see baby hairs on a lot of people and I think they look freaking amazing. Let me hear about that nose contour just a little bit. It's looking a little weird. A lot of girls wear their natural hairs with baby hairs as well, and I think it looks really, really good. When it comes to my natural hair, I also don't wear a lot of baby hairs with my natural hair. Unless I'm doing like a ponytail. And again, I still just keep them at the side. I never keep them at the front because I don't really like anything covering my forehead. Like, I don't want hair on my forehead. I don't like that for me. I'm just gonna go in with the eyebrow razor just to cut off that extra piece of hair that I don't need to create the baby hairs. And then I'm gonna go ahead and use my raggedy toothbrush and just create the little swoop. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. Super soft. I'm gonna go in with my Care styling wax and just apply that right here just to flatten that down a bit and just get rid of any little flyaways. Do you see the fear on my face when I'm using a hot comb? Let me just not even talk because the amount of time I've burned myself with this. Yeah, this is pretty much the completed look of the wig. She looks flawless. This is how she looks when she is straightened. I'm going to show you guys how it looks curled as well. I went in with my flat iron to curl it. And yeah, this is the end result. I really, really hope this video taught you something. I hope it was helpful to you. And I will see you guys in another video very, very soon. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching. Bye.